Not so long ago, in an up shop not that far away, many resellers are still hiding their poor business figures by promoting their revenue. The residents needed the hero they got. G'day, my name is Peachy, aka the Frankston Flipper. I'm a full-time worker. Yes, I've kept my job throughout all my reselling. I got laughed at when I said you can't do reselling full-time. Got called strange, got called all this weird stuff, but now everyone's following suit and realizing that Peachy was right all along. And I do this on a casual basis, bit of a side hustle to make a bit of extra moolah on the side. There are other YouTubers out there and they'll promote themselves as they're making all this revenue and stuff. You look at their figures, they're making like $30,000 profit a year. That's like the dole, and they'll have their girlfriends working for free. They'll have their mums coming in. They'll have other employees. They'll be shipping their stuff overseas. So I'm also proud to announce that, most of my money, all my money in my business does stay in Australia. So we keep the Australian economy growing. We're also not exploiting workers, which fewer people are doing at the moment. So anyway, we did go thrifting this week. I thought it was a bit dry this week, but we did actually pick up a few decent items, which we'll show you at the end. But now it's time to go thrifting. And we start off at our hometown of Carrum Downs. I'm off to one of our favourite thrift stores. This place has made me a lot of money over the last couple of years. We enter to try and make some profit, not that revenue. A lot of these con men, a lot of these grifters, a lot of these YouTubers try and promote themselves. We did find this. Don't normally pick up DVDs, but we did pick up this one, $2. I think it goes okay. I think it's a bit of a rarer one, but again, I don't really pick up DVDs too much, but we did put that one in the, I won't say the trolley, but we took it home. Darren Mullane, remember him, great Collingwood player, and had a pretty unfortunate ending. Did look at buying this. They had about 3 different Collingwood VHSs there, so to make a bundle, but I left it. They had this Batman. It's like an egg type thing. I don't really know what it is. Something to do with eggs, making Batman eggs or Bat logo eggs or something like that. It was a little bit weird in the package, but we did put that one back as well. They had this Shaquille O'Neal. It's only not really the greatest image on it, just the red silhouette type picture. It was Shaq. It was a little bit too much as well. They did have a 50% off day this week, but we didn't pick up anything. We didn't actually really go to it. And they had some t-shirts as well. But this week we also couldn't go thrifting for a couple of reasons. We did go a couple of different things. We just couldn't get out to the thrift stores after work because we had other commitments. All right, we'll start off. We'll start off with the toys, and we'll start off with the t-shirts. Do make a lot of money on t-shirts. A lot of people don't like clothing, and that is 100% fine. I don't mind it. You can turn $3 into $20 and just have that ticking over here and there. You're making like $15 per t-shirt, which is pretty cool, especially if you charge a post on top of that money what you're charging. To the toys, you might remember last week I picked up a big Lord of the Rings bundle. I think I would have about 20 odd figures, roughly. I did leave about 10 behind, but this week we also picked up another one. So I'm not sure if it was just one out the back that got lost. And the good thing about these figures is they also got their accessories. And sometimes, especially the older figures, the accessories can actually be worth more than the actual figures themselves, which is a little bit crazy when you think about it. So we did pick up another Lord of the Rings figure, Haradrim Archer, and you can see there, well, you can't really see there, maybe you can see the Archer, the arrow, which is a pretty cool figure. They've got a lot of details in these ones. I think they're Toy Biz. They are Toy Biz, but they look like almost like McFarlane type detail on those figures. So I still haven't listed that one up, but I'll do that in time. I'll probably just have a big bundle and hopefully someone comes to the party. Onto the t-shirts we picked up this week. We picked up a Seattle Supersonics t-shirt. That is Mitchell and Ness. Will they come back in the NBA soon? Maybe, maybe not. I'd like to see him back there. Remember the old days with Sean Kemp, Gary Payton and Sean Kemp. Boom, slam dunk. That was pretty cool. This one was another cheapie, Cobra Kai with my main man, Johnny Lawrence. back when kids were tough. We had Johnny Lawrence. We grew up Johnny Lawrence. Imagine kids growing up these days, kids growing up with him. Oh, they wouldn't last a day. Next thing, we got the New World Order. So New World Order, it's only a small one, unfortunately. It's a fairly modern t-shirt. A New World Order, Hulk Hogan, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, back in the late 90s. They changed wrestling with that faction. Pretty cool. Don't know what this is. It's got Death Race for Love. But I think it goes okay. It's got this 999 print. I think it goes okay. I don't know what it is. If anyone knows what that is, what band that is, tell me. It's got Death Race for Love, but I don't think that's the band. Next t-shirt, we got White Snake. Here we go again. White Snake tour t-shirt. Pretty cool band from the 80s. This was their 2020 tour t-shirt. Flesh and Blood tour. Next one, we got a Country Road. Country Road, Take Me Home. Country Road, it's like a beigey sort of colour there. Nothing too fancy, but it's Country Road, which is still pretty cool. And I'm starting to pick up a lot more of that lately, which is always good because it tends to sell quickly. I got a Reese Plumbing. These are only like $3 normally. This one is actually on the tag. It's got for woman, so a bit weird there. Normally it's just unisex, but that is a woman's t-shirt, I think. Thought I found an Affliction t-shirt. If you don't know what Affliction is, it was kind of big in the early 2000s. A lot of UFC fighters used to wear the brand. Pretty cool design. So I thought finally I found an Affliction in the wild, but it was just a tap out shirt, which is still pretty cool. This stuff's coming back. Used to be like the try hard tough guy used to wear these UFC type tap out t-shirts around, but kind of died off a bit. I think Kmart kind of took over the brand. And like a lot of the Kmart brands like Mambo and other things like that, it kind of just lost its appeal. What's this one? Deathlock something singlet. I think this is a tour t-shirt. Don't know much about it. Looked pretty cool. Looks like it could be worth a bit of money. We're taking that one home. And we've also got a Australian Grand Prix 2019. Just the official t-shirt there. Pretty cheap. Hopefully that one sells. That's our toys and t-shirts for the week. Back in our thrift shop, we found this WWE World Heavyweight Championship belt. Unfortunately, it was broken. It was missing a little bit of the belt there. And you can't be the champion if you've got a broken belt. That's my rule. You're a fake. They had these Kohl's superhero builders. I'm actually taking them home for myself. They can be rewards for the kids. Happy to pick that up for $3. That is Kookaburra bat. Pretty good bat, actually. You could feel that was going to be a good quality bat. The Kookaburra blade. It was a bit taped up there, which put me off buying it. And look, I actually looked at buying this basketball. This is actually quite a good ball, just for my own personal use. Did need a new basketball. And this was quite good. I just don't have a pump at the moment. Should have probably bought it. Get out there and actually run and tone up. Improve the 3-point shot. That is dumbass game. Yes, it was a new in package, but unfortunately it actually doesn't comp up for that much. It's what, $6-7. So we said no to that. It had this pretty cool suitcase. Or was it? No, it wasn't a suitcase. It wasn't a suitcase. It was actually a record player. Took me a while to work out what this was, and we did open it up. Pretty cool. Almost thought about it, but again, postage and all that sort of stuff, we said no. All right, next up, we've got my favourite category to pick up. I love this category, and it's the jerseys. We picked up this Melbourne Stars. It's a Cougar Melbourne Stars. It does have a bit of a mark on it, just there. You can see that. It looks like a bit of paint. But apart from that, 2XL I think it is. Pretty nice jersey apart from that mark, which is unfortunate. We picked up a Red Bull Racing, just a polo shirt. This one looked quite nice. Red Bull Racing, nothing too fancy there. Got a Tim Cahill. I think this might be a fake. It's an Australian jersey. Timmy Cahill, he was a pretty good player for Australia. But he also played overseas in the EPL for a little bit. I think he might have played over in the USA as well. I think it's a fake. Yeah, that probably signifies it is a fake, but that's okay. I got Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is really cool design. When I first started reselling a couple of years back, I picked up a whole heap of this type of merchandise, this funny Chicago Bulls design. I picked about 4 different jerseys. This one is the Bulls one, Michael Jordan, not a bad player there. I think this might be a fake as well. It's a soccer jersey. I think it might be some South American team, from what I recall. I think it might be fake, but we'll just mark that as imitation. We've got the Leeds United jersey. Picked up about 4 of these over the course of time. Unfortunately, it's got a bit of missing on the number there, which is annoying. But I did pick it up for basically nothing, so I'm happy with that. Boston Bruins jumper. It is a jumper. It's Happy Gilmore. It's not an actual jersey, it's an actual jumper. But again, this sort of stuff goes pretty good because a lot of people have dress up nights, and a lot of people go as Happy Gilmore. So I'm always happy to pick up Boston Bruins stuff. And as you saw in the video there, another jersey we picked up was this Melbourne Ice jersey. Sold my Melbourne Ice hoodie last week, actually. Melbourne jersey, 3-piece jersey. It's got all the autographs here. I don't actually know much about Australian ice hockey, but I have sold that Walker before, a guy called Walker. This is a pretty good size, 2XL. So that is all the jerseys that I picked up for the week. It's time for What Sold, showing some of my sales for the week. This Hey It's Saturday t-shirt, $3.34. We're taking that every day of the week. We got this New South Wales jersey, new with tags, $70. Paid 10. Bang, happy to take that one. We got this Quicksilver 5000 jacket, $63. I think I paid about 15, $16 for it. We're taking that every day of the week. We picked up this Puma Richmond Tigers AFL hoodie, $40. We paid $6 for this. Nice print, got this a while back, but $40 we're taking that. This Green Bay Packers, Mike Chamara. Picked this up in a bit of a wholesale deal, so about $14. Scottie Pippen, $38. Don't think we actually picked this up for that much. We picked up this New South Wales Roosters jersey, nice $51. I think we paid about $6, $7 for this, so always happy to pick that up because we're after profit. And then we headed over to the mean streets of Frankston. We had about 40 minutes just to kill, so I decided we'll do some thrifting. And we headed to the salvos, the double-story salvos. Had some luck in the past here, but not really. I've bought a few things, but it's just more to have a nice little look-see. It's double-story, which makes it a little bit more unique. They did have this AFL 1991 AFL Grand Final record, which was a bit unique to have it out like that, and anyone can just have a bit of a squeeze at it. It's pretty cool. And that was the West Coast Eagles versus Hawthorn Grand Final. Didn't pick it up. I think they were asking $9, which probably sells for a bit more than that, but just posting it wasn't going to make much value there. Would have been all right for a personal type collection. And we did head upstairs to have a bit of a look as well. There's actually not much upstairs at the moment. It's all pretty, it's like they're doing some renovations. They got some bedding, furniture, and that type of stuff. And also keep their books up there. They've got a pretty good variety of books if you're into that sort of thing. I'm not. And you can also see some furniture, beds, mantelpieces, that type of thing. And they also had some Cabbage Patch Kids. So we ended up heading off to Vinnie's in Young Street. Seems like every second person is munted in this street. Literally, like everyone's just walking around comatose. And the lady just put this Melbourne Ice jersey, autographed jersey, on the rack. She put it down. I picked it up. And for $7, I'm happy to pick that one up and take that one home. Because Melbourne Ice, they got a decent, unique, but solid, loyal following. And we also headed to this like cash converters type place. And that's some wrestling figures, video games at this place. Pretty cool place. It's only had about 3 more minutes. So I had to do some quick filming, some games. Pretty cool shop, but unfortunately couldn't spend too much time in there because I had to go. And a category that has made me quite a bit of money in the last couple of months due to it being quite cold out is the jackets. And this week we picked up a Red Bull Racing jacket. I think it's Holden Red Bull Racing. This is actually quite a good price as well, which was always good to have. And it's in nice shape, very nice shape there. And one of the bangers we picked up, it's like a big puffer jacket. It is a Ford jacket, Ford Performance Racing, and that was, what's his name? Glenn Seaton, the Glenn Seaton jacket. This thing is pretty huge. It'll take a bit of a nice mailer to send that away. Glenn Seaton Racing, Ford Racing, Ford Credit Racing. Quite happy with that. I'm hoping to get over $100 for that thing. So a nice pickup there. That's all our pickups for the week. If you have made it this far in the video, I appreciate you. I try and put a bit of an authentic piece or speak on this reselling business, because a lot of people they're talking out there with their digestive tracts, and they'll even go, "Oh, I prove you wrong," but you haven't actually proved me wrong. You've proven me right. Unless you're making minimum average Australian wage, you're not proving anyone wrong, especially if you're sponging off your parents, or your parents are buying your houses and all that. If you can't live and do this by yourself without having mum feed you, mum cook for you, mum pay your rent, mum pay your bills, living at home, well, you're not proving anyone wrong. You're actually proving me right. But apart from that, happy thrifting. And don't do these mentoring phone calls. Jeez. But have a good night. Have a good week. Happy thrifting. See you later.